Hi there, welcome back to my channel. It's Halloween season, and if you have a child ages 0 to 5, you might have a few concerns or questions about how to make Halloween an enjoyable time. If you're new here, I'm Clarice, and I'm a child development teacher, board-certified lactation consultant, and early education advocate. And I'm all about enriching your relationship with your child and applying practical ways to support, discipline, and connect with them in your day-to-day life. If you want to learn more about how to prepare for an easier Halloween holiday, stay tuned. If you love Halloween and celebrate it every year, you're probably excited and a little bit nervous about how this holiday is going to go with your child, especially if it's their first time. I want to reassure you that including them in the things that bring you joy and showing them your traditions can bring connection in your relationship and create lasting memories. But of course, spending Halloween with children looks different than those pre-baby days, and in order for you and your family to have a fun, safe, and low-stress experience, here are a few things you can do in your daily routine with your children before and the day of Halloween. Number 1 is use books and play to open up the conversation and discuss what to expect. Reading Halloween books that depict characters going trick-or-treating or things they will see during Halloween is an opportunity for your child to ask questions and ease their worries. These conversations are helpful in letting them know what to expect. Pretend play offers a non-threatening and engaging way to teach because it offers the child to be in control of the situation. Set your play space up with costumes and little masks. This is an opportunity for them to see that you are still you underneath those masks and those costumes, and so are they. If this is the first time your toddler is going trick-or-treating, you can practice playing Halloween at home. Model the entire process with them. Give them a basket. Walk to the bedroom or bathroom doors, knock, say trick-or-treat while another family member stands on the other side of the door and hands out a small toy or treat. Have fun with it. Smile and model thank you when a treat is given. It doesn't seem like so many steps, but to a toddler, they are more likely to have fun and engage in the process on Halloween Day if they have prior experiences that were fun for them. Number 2 is include children in traditions that give you joy and you know you can handle. Every family is different. It's easy to get lost in the things we feel like we should do just because everyone else is doing it. You may find joy in decorating the house with Halloween decorations or baking Halloween themed goodies or taking them to the pumpkin patch. You don't have to do all of it or any of it if you feel you don't have the mental or physical bandwidth to carry them out. Your child benefits more from spending time with a parent who enjoys their company, whatever that looks like on Halloween or any other day. Number 3 is avoid dismissing their feelings of fear. As much as possible, you want to avoid any images or decorations that are too scary for your child. However, sometimes it's unavoidable. One year in late September, I went to the hardware store with the kids to buy something we needed for the house, and we saw they had an entire area with Halloween decorations, but it had scary monsters where their eyes lit up and they jumped and they screamed. My child was 3 at the time. In those moments, it's best to follow your child's lead. If they're curious, but they don't want to get too close and they just want to look at it from afar, that's fine. Bend down and watch with them. Avoid telling them, don't be scared or it's not scary. Instead, you validate their reality and state what you both see and observe. Oh, that skeleton lights up when you press that button. Or, whoa, that statue screams really loud, huh? If they absolutely don't want to be around it, that's fine too. No shame, no belittling of their feelings, just unconditional acceptance of where they're at. We help them to recognize and accept their fears because only then will they eventually be able to learn how to cope with it. Number 4 is make sure your child's costume is comfortable and safe. There are few things cuter than a child in costume, I know, but be mindful of the costumes you choose, especially for infants. Infants overheat faster than adults. Their sweat glands aren't fully developed, so they have a harder time cooling themselves, and their body temperature can rise 3 to 5 times faster than adults. So avoid costumes that are too tight and keep an eye on them if it's a costume that goes over their head. Some infants don't like having material over their head for very long either. So some options for infants could be dressing them in pajamas and or putting on makeup on their face. That was something I did when my baby was 10 months old. It's really easy and works really well. For toddlers and preschoolers, it's a good idea to have them practice wearing it beforehand so you know it's something they feel comfortable wearing. This will also let you know if the costume is too long or if it's too bulky. Number 5 is on Halloween day, keep the trick-or-treating short. Children get tired quicker than adults, and this is because their brains and their systems are not as mature. So on Halloween, there's a lot of things going on, and we're talking routine changes, new people, new environments, walking around, lots of stimulation. They may get hungry or sleepy earlier than you expected. So a toddler might only be able to walk around the neighborhood 30 to 45 minutes instead of the 2 hours you had originally planned. So pay attention to their energy level and keep the trick-or-treating short so you can attend to them before they get overtired and overstimulated from all the events. Number 6 is model the actions in festive language instead of forcing it. Think about how many strangers your child will be meeting during the trick-or-treating festivities. They may not feel comfortable saying trick or treat at the door or going up to a stranger and getting the candy. That's okay. It takes time to become comfortable with what to say and do during these events. So carry a Halloween bag too and model it for them instead of forcing it. The goal is to create a comfortable, fun experience for your child, and in time, they will say and do things on their own. Number 7 is offer alternatives to the traditional practices of Halloween. As in any holiday, you can make the tradition your own so it suits your family. You can go trick-or-treating earlier in the day so you stay within the bedtime routine. If you prefer staying in rather than going out trick-or-treating with your child, or you know your child isn't going to have a good time with the crowds, they might prefer handing out the candy at home to all the big kids at the door. Children love the responsibility and independence it gives them. I hope you found these tips helpful and you and your family have a fun and festive Halloween. Please support the channel by subscribing so it reaches more parents like you. And if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email or comment below. And I'll talk to you again next time. Bye.